Today on Good Morning Maine, we'll have more details into the large fire that happened in Patton yesterday as 2 individuals narrowly escaped.
Plus, Washington County commissioners passed a budget that tackles their county debt by raising taxes. We'll have the latest on that as well.
And it's now been 14 years since the disappearance of a Maine toddler. We'll share her story coming up. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Maine. I'm Janessa Bishop.
And I'm Craig Colson. Thank you for joining us on this Thursday morning. We'll have those stories and more coming up, but first we'll check out the forecast. Pretty nice out there right now, but it looks like we could get some potentially crazy weather coming over in the next couple of days. The good news is temperatures are going to be rising. Or I don't know if it's good news, depending on how you look at it. People who like the warmer weather are going to like it. It's going to get up around 50 tomorrow. Wow. Not bad today either. Not good for snowmaking or any of that kind of stuff. That is true. But don't worry, the cold weather will come in right behind it.
It will be back.
Yeah.
We'll turn things over to meteorologist Devin Biggs.
Alrighty, Craig and Janessa, thank you very much. Happy Thursday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Quality Automotive and Brewer. Experience a Quality Automotive difference. Reliable service and expert care that you can depend on. Call us to schedule your next appointment, 922-2043. Alrighty, here we go. We have alerts posted because of the wind. We have high wind warnings posted until 7 p.m. Friday. Wind advisories up for the same time frame for wind gusts up to 55 to 60 miles per hour. Might as well call it damaging winds concerns that are up. We also have storm warnings, gale warnings, and small craft advisories that are also posted along the coast. At this moment in time, we're looking pretty good. We'll be under a partly cloudy sky today, so it's pretty much the calm before the storm at this moment in time. Later on tonight, we'll have some rain showers on the way, and tomorrow, things get rather nuts as this system begins to move in. So futurecast for today, a partly cloudy sky. Tonight, the winds pick up. We'll have some clouds, and the rain showers approach tomorrow morning. And then again, the rain picks up throughout the day for your Friday. Hourly forecast moving forward. Again, a partly cloudy sky today. Temperatures rising into the 40s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Craig and Janessa.
Thank you, Devin. We'll look forward to that later on. Well, at least a dozen people are trying to figure out their next steps after a large fire erupted Wednesday in Patton. As our Doug Banks reports, a cause of the fire has yet to be determined, but a home heating appliance has not been ruled out as a source.
On Main Street in Patton, crews Wednesday afternoon sifted through the rubble of an automotive shop and recovered belongings from what remained of a neighboring apartment building.
Just totally unreal.
The fire marshal's office says crews responded to a commercial building fire at 4:37 a.m. Photos shared on Facebook show the early morning fire breaking out on Main Street.
Many folks were awoken during the overnight hours.
Upon arrival, the Outback garage was fully involved. This photo, posted by Beverly Lane, shows the Outback garage engulfed in flames next to Richardson's Hardware, which remained untouched. According to the State Fire Marshal's office, 2 tenants lived in an apartment above the garage and escaped safely. Another photo, posted by the town's fire department, shows the neighboring Hathaway Apartments complex untouched, but by noon Wednesday, nothing of the second floor remained.
It's a disbelief feeling, and I can see it's still smoldering over there.
American Red Cross in Northern Maine says they've been on the scene since Wednesday morning. Its executive director tells me as of Wednesday afternoon, they've assisted 13 people, mostly older adults, who've been displaced due to the fire.
So they left their apartments with literally what they could walk out the door with.
King, the Patton Fire Department, and the town of Patton reported no injuries.
Thankfully, no one was injured, but they have nothing. As you've seen, the building has crumpled to the ground.
The fire knocked out power services in town. Many downtown businesses opened late as a result, those same businesses offering well wishes on social media. The use of an excavator hindered the investigators' abilities to determine an exact cause of the fire. However, they say a wood stove cannot be ruled out as a possible cause. In Patton, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Meanwhile, authorities have identified the victims in a Palermo fire earlier this week. According to the Department of Public Safety, fire investigators believe the deceased individual found following that fire is 64-year-old Gary Crane Sr. of Palermo. However, the body has not yet been positively identified by the medical examiner's office. The other victim was identified as his son, 45-year-old Gary Crane. He remains in critical condition at Maine Medical Center in Portland. The investigation of the explosion and subsequent fire at the home on Lehman Arm Road remains ongoing this morning.
The Waterville Fire Department responded to an early morning fire that left a man displaced. According to the Waterville Fire, crews were dispatched to 12 High Street at around 1:19 a.m. on Wednesday. The home's single occupant was rescued via ladder before the roof of the home partially collapsed. No cause has been released for this incident, but the fire department reminds folks to maintain smoke and carbon monoxide detectors in their homes, as well as closing your bedroom doors. Crews say if the home's occupant had left his door open, the outcome would have been much different.
Well, a Bangor man is facing charges after he allegedly tried to flee from police. Officials say an officer tried to stop a vehicle at around 12:30 Wednesday afternoon on Broadway, but they say the driver refused to pull over. The chase continued to Outer Broadway, where they say 52-year-old Corey Paradise eventually pulled over and then began running away from the vehicle on foot. The chase continued through the woods to Pushaw Road, where Paradise was eventually arrested. He's now charged with refusing to stop for a law enforcement officer, driving to endanger, and operating while his license was suspended.
It has now been 14 years since the disappearance of Ayla Reynolds, a Maine toddler whose case captivated the state and the nation. While police are still actively following leads, no arrests have been made, and the truth about what happened to Ayla remains a mystery. Our Grace Blanchard shares her story.
December 16th, 2011. That was the last day 20-month-old Ayla Reynolds was seen alive. The next morning, she was gone.
We think it is highly unlikely that Ayla Reynolds will be found alive.
Her disappearance launched one of the largest investigations in state history. At the time of her disappearance, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed toddler was in the care of her father, Justin DePietro. He told police he put Ayla to bed in his mother's Waterville home. The next morning, DePietro reported Ayla missing and told police she was abducted. Investigators later ruled out any possibility that Ayla left the house by herself or was abducted, and said they found Ayla's blood in the basement of the Waterville house.
I think like my worst nightmare has really come true.
Ayla Reynolds was legally declared dead in 2017, but her mother, Trista Reynolds, has never stopped fighting for answers. She filed a wrongful death suit against Justin DePietro in December of 2018. In 2022, she expanded it to include DePietro's sister and mother. We learned a settlement was reached in 2024, but the terms are not public. To date, no one has been charged in connection with Ayla's presumed death. The Attorney General's office declined to comment as the investigation is still active. According to a Maine State Police spokesperson, this year police have received 4 new tips that are currently being followed up on by detectives. Police say they remain open to communicating with Trista Reynolds and Justin DePietro, and they encourage anyone with information to call them. In studio, Grace Blanchard, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Meanwhile, a man charged with manslaughter in the death of a toddler was in court yesterday morning to ask that his bail be amended. Isaiah Scott went on trial for his alleged involvement in the death of 22-month-old Quayshawn Wilson in November. The toddler was found unresponsive in a Walmart parking lot in Thomaston. An autopsy determined the cause of death was blunt force trauma. The jury in Scott's trial was unable to reach a verdict. His lawyer says his bail and the conditions are placing a significant financial burden on Scott, and he says it's appropriate to revisit bail after that mistrial.
It would be far easier for my client and his family if he were able to return to his family home, to his mom's home. She's on the video somewhere here in New Orleans, where he wouldn't have to pay rent and he could be able to work and save money.
I disagree with Mr. McLean that because the jury was unable to reach a verdict that means that bail should be amended.
Prosecutors say having Scott in another state would make it impossible to enforce bail conditions or to make sure he actually returns to Maine. They say they do intend to retry him. The judge put off a bail decision until they get more information.
Well, a man who once ran for the Ellsworth School Board has now been charged with stealing more than $37,000 from a school group. 45-year-old Joshua Dedek is charged with theft by unauthorized taking. He had served as the treasurer for the Ellsworth Elementary Middle School Parent, Teacher, and Friends organization. According to the Ellsworth Police Department, a theft investigation was opened in July after it was discovered the organization's account had a negative balance. They say the organization reported that the missing funds had gradually been taken out over a period of 2.5 years. Ellsworth police say a lengthy investigation revealed almost $38,000 was stolen. They say a search of Dudek's home recovered almost $4,000 in cash and more than $1,000 in undeposited checks that were made out to that organization. Dudek was arraigned on Tuesday. His bail has been set to $1,000 cash.
After a lengthy meeting of the Washington County Budget Advisory Committee and county commissioners yesterday, the 2026 budget was finally passed. It calls for raising taxes to help cover an $11.6 million shortfall. The finalized 2026 county budget is about $200,000 less than the previous drafts. It passed by a vote of 9-2 yesterday. The county commissioners also approved the budget. The vote comes after voters rejected an $11 million bond measure in November that also sought to address that debt. The county has been in turmoil for months now after discovering the massive shortfall, which they attributed to financial mismanagement, especially irregular auditing and under-taxation of residents in previous budgets.
The time now is 8:11. Coming up next on Good Morning Maine, Waldo County is also facing a potential tax increase to be able to expand services and resources.
We'll hear about that situation, but first another look at your forecast. Today will be a partly cloudy and breezy day with highs near 41 degrees. The rain and the wind starts to move in tonight with lows dropping down to the mid-30s. Tomorrow, a rainy and very windy day. Highs up near 54 degrees. We'll be right back.
Purple Coat Bangor is open and ready for business. Jump into the best products, pricing, and customer service in town. Join a growing community with monthly events, art and music nights, daily specials, and plenty of good vibes. Located at 431 Audlin Road, right off of 395. Stop by and check us out today.
Make the most of your season during the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. Gift yourself some savings and visit your local Kia dealer today. Look out for these stickers to find great deals on vehicles backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, so you can start new traditions for years to come. Get 0.9% APR for up to 60 months, plus $1,000 retail bonus cash on specially tagged 2025 Telluride, Sorento, and Sportage vehicles.
Take an EKG from anywhere, but with 6 times the data. Can your smartwatch do that? Meet Cardia Mobile 6L, the FDA-cleared EKG that provides 6 times more heart data than any smartwatch. And it detects 3 of the most common arrhythmias in just 30 seconds, including atrial fibrillation, bradycardia, and tachycardia. This holiday, give Cardia Mobile 6L. Get one for just $89 right now, our lowest price ever, at cardia.com or Amazon.
Purple Coat Bangor is open and ready for business. Jump into the best products, pricing, and customer service in town. Join a growing community with monthly events, art and music nights, daily specials, and plenty of good vibes. Located at 431 Audlin Road, right off of 395. Stop by and check us out today.
In trivia, it's not just what you know, but where it goes. Is the ghost hotter than the Tabasco? Is the polar bear tail shorter than the giraffe? I definitely know this one. Put your answers in the right order. I'm going to put that after.
Before.
Between. I am so torn. And you could win more than $15,000.
We must win.
We must win. Think fast. Play smart. Make the perfect line.
The Perfect Line, weekdays at 10 on Fox 22.
Multiple Maine counties tackle budget and finance-related issues. Waldo County residents are also facing a potential tax increase, but it's not because of any debt. Our Callie Warren sat down with Belfast city officials to learn more.
But if we don't get transparency and accountability and trust right now going forward, half of us are going to have to leave the towns that we live in.
That was Mayor Eric Sanders representing his Belfast constituency at a Friday night county commissioners meeting, after concerns were raised about property taxes potentially skyrocketing to support a heftier county budget.
There's a sense in the community that things are going up very rapidly, except payroll and paychecks aren't. 1,500 out of 7,000 residents of Belfast utilize staff.
With so many residents on tight budgets, the municipality, alongside the rest of the county, tends to keep their spending low. So when 2 brand new county commissioners hope to expand services and propose a higher county budget,
They pretty much went ballistic when they saw the increased numbers.
But those numbers are far from final, according to City Councilor and County Budget Committee member Mary Mortier. She says Waldo is very different from some counties facing other budget concerns.
We are not Washington County. We are not Penobscot County. There are some good, important things about the county of Waldo. They have no long-term debt. They may be the only county in the state. No long-term debt.
The city of Belfast continues to advocate for residents, while county commissioners continue to deliberate on the 2026 budget, set to reconvene early in the new year.
They will be having meetings come, January 2nd, early January. The budget committee plans to do the same. We'll take it one step at a time from there.
In Belfast, Callie Warren, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
The Holden Police Department held a unique fundraiser for its 25 Days of Kindness campaign. On Wednesday morning, the department put on a jail and bail event. Local business owners were arrested and then given the option to bail themselves out or call a buddy to their rescue. Holden Police Chief Eddie Benjamin says having everyone turn out to support is what makes 25 Days of Kindness so special.
It's wonderful, we know it has been really cold, and we want to use these donations to buy some oil for people in the winter, and we accomplished our goal so far. Raise a good amount of money so it can help a lot of people.
You may have noticed a familiar face at the jail and bail yesterday. Our very own Janessa Bishop, arrested for that event. Luckily, she made it back in time for this morning's shows. If you would like to donate to the 25 Days of Kindness program, you can go to 25daysofkindness.org. How'd you like that?
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah, those are fun, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really fun. And I think, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the chief set our bail as a collective to 2,000.
Yeah.
And we got way above that.
That's
so
fantastic.
We worked as a team and got it done.
And you know that you spent a few hours over there yesterday, and now people will have a warm house this winter.
Exactly. The oil and everything during the holidays.
Yeah,
so.
that's great.
It was. Well, after the break, the folks at the Bangor Salvation Army are underway with their Angel Tree program. We'll tell you all about it.
And a little later on, a rare evening address from the White House last night. President Trump covering the current economy and more. We'll hear from him coming up on Good Morning Maine.
I got hurt by a big truck. Why did I call the twos? Because life-changing injuries deserve life-changing money. We got a client who broke multiple bones in a commercial vehicle accident, $700,000. Call the twos. We win for you.
Touch can mean so many things, even for people with moderate to severe eczema. Touch can make players celebrate like winners, or make two move like one. Dupixent can help you stay ahead of eczema as you welcome the feeling of touch. Dupixent helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after the first dose. Severe allergic reactions, including skin reactions, can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop other treatments without talking to your doctor. Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, helps you feel the heal. See the difference for yourself. Reach out to your eczema specialist today.
With irresistibly smooth melting chocolate in every Lindor, you can melt into every holiday moment. This year, bring out Lindor from the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
No matter what happens in D.C.,
there's one thing we can count on.
Susan Collins always delivers for Maine.
Susan's Law restored Social Security benefits for thousands of Mainers like me.
Collins is protecting our lobster industry
by fighting unfair regulations.
Susan always has our back. And Collins Law expands care to help Mainers fight Alzheimer's.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you, Susan.
I appreciate everything she is doing.
Call. Thanks, Senator Collins, for fighting and winning for Maine.
Welcome back, everyone. Over 650 children in Penobscot County in need will wake up to presents under the tree on Christmas morning, all thanks to the Salvation Army.
The organization's annual Angel Tree program is officially underway with plenty of community support. Alexa Kennedy tells us more.
Wednesday, volunteers at the Salvation Army in Bangor packed and delivered donated toys and more for children in need as part of the Angel Tree program. Families who signed up for the program left a personalized list of wishes for their children for the Salvation Army. Trees all over the Bangor area were then decorated with those lists for donors to take and fulfill.
We have families that come in here choosing between oil or food and that one Christmas present for a kid. This is the difference between a child waking up with something under the tree or not at all.
The drive collects more than toys. The Salvation Army also gathers essential items like boots and coats.
We also have an opportunity to meet the families and be able to minister to them in their time of need.
Team members from the Bangor Savings Bank helped with packing gifts, and a group from the Bangor Air National Guard volunteered to assist in the delivery process.
The community gives a lot to us. We love to represent ourselves and give back whenever we can. This is the best day of work every year. I'm so happy that we got in on this.
The Salvation Army expanded its program this year outside of Bangor to reach more families throughout the county. In Bangor, Alexa Kennedy, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Shout out should go to all their supporters, too. The Salvation Army can't do it without people willing to pitch in.
Yeah, all the donations. Yeah. Now let's get a full look at our weather forecast with meteorologist Evan Biggs.
Alrighty, Craig and Janessa, thank you very much. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Quality Automotive and Brewer. Experience a Quality Automotive difference. Reliable service and expert care that you can depend on. Call us to schedule your next appointment, 922-2043. Alrighty, here we go. We have wind alerts, high wind warnings, and wind advisories, both posted until 7 p.m. for your Friday. For wind gusts, damaging wind concerns up to 55 to 60 miles per hour, so power outages and downed trees will be a concern. We also have storm warnings, gale warnings, and small craft advisories also posted along the coast at this moment in time. It's not terrible just yet with the wave heights at around 2 to 3 feet. Farther out towards sea, it's a little more active at around 6 to 10, even up to 11 feet. But this is what's to come as we watch out for that next area of low pressure that will be on the way soon. Today's kind of the calm before the storm, as we will be under a partly cloudy sky today as we watch for that next system that's off toward the west. This is that system right here that's tracking from the west and going toward the east. It's really going to intensify as it moves right overhead. So Futurecast moving forward. So here we go. We will have some clouds today as we will be under a partly cloudy sky. The clouds increase overnight. The isobars get stacked. That just tells you that the winds will be increasing overnight, as well as the clouds. The rain showers approach pretty much by early tomorrow morning, as well as all the rain on the way. Look how stacked these isobars get. That just tells you how much wind that will be on the way, as well as all the rain as well. And then we'll switch over to some snow for a short time as we head towards early Saturday morning, as we definitely get the cold air pulling in right behind the system. So overall, your forecast coming up, partly cloudy and breezy, highs in the low 40s, south wind getting up to about 20 miles per hour. Overnight, mid-30s, rain showers late, windy, south wind getting up to about 35 miles per hour or so. And then mid-50s tomorrow, rain, damaging winds, south wind getting up, not a typo, up to around 60 miles per hour at times. And let's check out your extended forecast brought to you by Quality Automotive. Partly cloudy coming up for your Saturday. Highs in the low 30s. First day of winter on Sunday. Rain and snow chances. Highs in the low 40s. And then low 20s Monday under a mostly sunny sky.
Such beautiful stars. We're happy for miles. Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
Experience the wonder of happy Honda days while you can. Visit your local Honda dealer or shop online today.
Oh no! Son of a nutcracker.
This is what I get for eating all those cookies. Hey, Rotor, I got a big clog for you. I'm stuck in the chimney. Again. Yep, I'm the clog. Any chance you could fa-la-la over here?
For all your holiday plumbing needs, Roto-Rooter can save the day.
And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter. Welcome to the Orono Arcade, where we have both modern and retro games. And for a new experience, check out our 9-hole blacklight mini golf course. Budget friendly, fun for the whole family. We look forward to seeing you soon at the Orono Arcade.
Hey, what the?
It's electrifying. What the season can bring. Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
Experience the wonder of happy Honda days while you can. Visit your local Honda dealer or shop online today.
Now to President Trump's primetime address, being described as combative and fast-paced. The president attempted to paint a rosy picture of the economy, even as inflation ticks up and polls show Americans are increasingly dissatisfied with the job he's doing. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio is in Washington with the details.
Good evening, America.
In a rare evening address from the White House, President Trump touting his accomplishments and attempting to paint a rosy picture of the economy. Even as new polling shows Americans are increasingly dissatisfied with the job he's doing.
1 year ago, our country was dead. We were absolutely dead. Our country was ready to fail, totally failed. Now, we're the hottest country anywhere in the world.
A new Quinnipiac poll shows 65% of voters rate the state of the economy as poor or not so good, with 50% saying Trump's policies are making things worse. 64% of voters say the cost of living is a very serious problem, 28% saying it's somewhat serious. The president had promised an economic boom, yet nearly 1 year in office, inflation has stayed elevated and the job market has weakened sharply in the wake of his tariffs. The president quick to place the blame for economic challenges on Democrats.
This happened during a Democrat administration, and it's when we first began hearing the word affordability.
The president also addressing the issue of health care.
I want the money to go directly to the people so you can buy your own health care. You'll get much better health care at a much lower price.
However, the president offering no details or concrete plans. It comes as more than 20 million Americans are bracing for their insurance premiums to skyrocket when the Affordable Care Act subsidies expire at the end of the year.
The president also announcing new tariff rebate checks of nearly $1,700 that will go to nearly 1.5 million military service members. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
While President Donald Trump signaled Monday that peace talks to end the war between Russia and Ukraine were closer than they've ever been, land concessions still remain a non-starter for the folks in Ukraine. It comes as Moscow launches fresh attacks, vowing to persist with military action if the talks fail. This as Ukrainian officials are issuing new warnings heading into the new year. Fox's Ted Linder has more.
As U.S. efforts to try and help end the war between Russia and Ukraine continue, new comments from Moscow are triggering warnings from Kyiv about possible escalations in the fighting.
Товарищи офицеры.
While addressing military officials Wednesday, Russian President Vladimir Putin said he hoped to end the war through diplomacy, but claimed his country is looking to extend its territorial gains in Ukraine if the ongoing peace talks fail.
If the opposing side and its foreign patrons refuse to engage in substantive dialogue, Russia will achieve the liberation of its historical lands by military means. The task of creating and expanding a security buffer zone will also be pursued consistently.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is urging Western allies to take Putin's message seriously.
We again heard signals from Moscow that they are preparing to make next year a year of war. And these signals are not only for us. It is crucial that our partners see them, and not only see them, but also respond, especially partners in the United States, who often say that Russia wants to end the war.
These comments come as the topic of Ukrainian land concessions to Russia remain a firm sticking point for both sides in the peace talks. Besides calling for Ukrainian soldiers to withdraw from portions of eastern Ukraine, President Putin also wants to maintain control over 4 regions previously captured by his troops. Ukraine says territory will not be handed over. Meanwhile, Russia continues launching new attacks. Emergency crews rummaged through rubble Wednesday in southeastern Ukraine after a recent bombing injured more than 24 people. Ted Lindner, Fox News.
We're now hearing from a man who survived the mass shooting on Bondi Beach in Australia. He was shot in the head while trying to find his family. Here's ABC's Hannah Battah.
The doctor said it was a miracle. It was millimeters between life and death.
A survivor from the terror attack at Bondi Beach is speaking out after a bullet grazed his head and nearly killed him. Arsen Ostrovsky tells ABC's Britt Clement he was enjoying the Hanukkah celebrations with his family Sunday when 2 gunmen opened fire, killing 15 people and wounding dozens of others. He says he went to get food and got separated from his family, and while racing back to them, he was shot.
As I got up and started to make my way, I got hit and I fell down, and I remember saying, I'm hit, and the blood just started gushing.
He and his family moved to Australia just weeks ago from Israel.
Having seen the horrors of the last 2 years in Israel, thinking that we would be coming here to a safe place, and then having to flee for our lives.
Authorities say the attack was carried out by a father and son inspired by ISIS. A U.S. Homeland Security memo obtained by ABC News says lone offenders and small cells are the primary terrorist threat to the West. It also notes one of the alleged shooters, Naveed Akram, was investigated by the Australian government back in 2019 for alleged ties to an ISIS cell, but investigators determined he was not an immediate threat. Now, Australia's Prime Minister says he's pushing for new laws to crack down on hate speech and anti-Semitism.
It is clear we need to do more to combat this evil scourge.
The Prime Minister also says the government will cancel or reject visas for people spreading hate and division. Hannah Battah, ABC News, New York.
Coming up on the second half of the newscast, we'll hear from the Bangor Humane Society and meet our pet of the week.
Can't wait for that. Stick around. That and more straight ahead on Good Morning Maine.
Sell us your gold, silver, platinum, unwanted, and even broken jewelry. We're buying diamonds, coins, sterling silverware, gift cards, and more. Visit us at our new location, 6 State Street in Brewer.
Mainers know what hard work looks like, and when it comes to quitting smoking or vaping, they don't give up, because Mainers know every quit attempt is a step in the right direction, and you don't have to quit alone. The Maine Quit Link offers free help to stop smoking, vaping, and nicotine pouches, including personalized quit plans and free nicotine gum, patches, and lozenges, because quitting tobacco with a little extra help is more successful than quitting cold turkey. Enroll online at mainquitlink.com or call 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Sell us your gold, silver, platinum, unwanted, and even broken jewelry. We're buying diamonds, coins, sterling silverware, gift cards, and more. Visit us at our new location, 6 State Street in Brewer.
You're watching Fox 22, Bangor.
Welcome back, everyone. Today is Thursday, December 18th, 2025. Just 1 week to go until Christmas. By this time next week, a lot of the presents will already be opened.
They will.
You know? So savor this time. It's also National Regifting Day.
This day encourages the practice of taking a gift and giving it to someone else. It was started as an office holiday where coworkers would exchange gifts they received and didn't really want. It's considered a sustainable way of making use of those unwanted items.
I've done that myself before, and I've had gifts given to me that, people didn't really want. I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with it too. I mean, it's better than something just sitting somewhere
right.
with no use.
Yeah.
So.
And if you don't like that holiday, I believe it's also Talk Like Buddy the Elf Day.
Yeah.
From the movie Elf. So if you answer the phone, you have to act
You
like
can talk like Buddy.
There you go. That might be kind of a fun one. All right, it's time for history. It was on this day back in 1620, the English ship Mayflower arrived on the coast of Plymouth, Massachusetts. That's where the Pilgrims decided to start their new lives. By spring, 50 of the original 102 Mayflower passengers had died during the brutal winter. But they eventually established a prosperous shipbuilding and fishing colony there in the area. In 1865, the 13th Amendment abolishing slavery went into effect on this date. And in 1892, the Tchaikovsky ballet classic The Nutcracker made its premiere in St. Petersburg, Russia. Although it's now considered a classic, it initially received negative reviews from the critics.
And in 1916, the Battle of Verdun came to an end during World War I. It was the longest engagement of the war, lasting 10 months and killing close to 1 million German and French troops. In 1936, Sun Lin became the first giant panda to arrive in the U.S. from China, but it was not a gift. It had been captured by socialite Ruth Harkness in the mountains of China and then smuggled back to San Francisco, claiming to Chinese officials it was actually a small dog.
That might make a neat little movie. I
It
wonder,
would make
wonder how that all worked out.
I know. It doesn't look like a dog.
Really, it's a puppy, I swear.
It's too funny. And in 1957, the nation's first nuclear power plant went online in Pennsylvania and continued to produce electricity until 1982. And lastly, in 2009, James Cameron's film Avatar was released in the U.S. and would become the highest-grossing film of all time.
All right, for birthdays today, there's some big ones. They include actor Brad Pitt, who is 62 today. Pop star Billie Eilish is 24. And director Steven Spielberg is 79 years old today. Happy birthday to them and to you also, if your birthday is today.
We're going to turn things right back over to meteorologist Devin Biggs.
Alrighty, Craig and Janessa, thank you very much. Happy Thursday. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Quality Automotive in Brewer. Experience a Quality Automotive difference. Reliable service and expert care that you can depend on. Call us to schedule your next appointment, 922-2043. Alrighty, here we go. We have alerts posted because of the wind. We have high wind warnings posted until 7 p.m. Friday. Wind advisories up for the same time frame for wind gusts up to 55 to 60 miles per hour. Might as well call it damaging winds concerns that are up. We also have storm warnings, gale warnings, and small craft advisories that are also posted along the coast. At this moment in time, we're looking pretty good. We'll be under a partly cloudy sky today, so it's pretty much the calm before the storm at this moment in time. Later on tonight, we'll have some rain showers on the way, and tomorrow, things get rather nuts as this system begins to move in. So futurecast for today, a partly cloudy sky. Tonight, the winds pick up. We'll have some clouds, and the rain showers approach tomorrow morning. And then again, the rain picks up throughout the day for your Friday. Hourly forecast moving forward. Again, a partly cloudy sky today. Temperatures rising into the 40s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Craig and Janessa.
Thank you, Devin. Now for the latest on what's happening in Hollywood.
Here's ABC's Olivia Rubin.
The Oscars are making a jump to YouTube. The new partnership between the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and YouTube means the award show will stream exclusively on YouTube platforms starting in 2029 with the 101st Oscar ceremony. And the board at Warner Brothers unanimously recommends its shareholders reject Paramount Skydance's bid for the company. They're in favor of the earlier takeover bid from Netflix. The Muppet Show is returning for a special event. Kermit, Miss Piggy, and the rest of the gang are set to take the stage at the original Muppet Theater on February 4th. They'll be joined by pop star Sabrina Carpenter. Look for it on ABC and Disney+. Disney is the parent company of ABC News. And he's sped into the box office this year as a race car driver in the movie F1. Academy Award winner Brad Pitt is celebrating a birthday today. He turns 62. And that's what's happening in Hollywood. Olivia Rubin, ABC News.
Still to come here this morning, Max Sturm with sports.
And we'll meet our pet of the week. Don't go away.
of Life Home Care is a great place to work. The team here provided me with all the opportunities and experience necessary to grow within the company, all while working around my busy college schedule. They provided all the necessary licensing and training. It truly was the job that kickstarted my career.
Autumn of Life Home Care is a licensed agency with personal support specialists.
Let our compassionate, reliable, considerate caregivers make your life a little easier by providing assistance for you or your loved one.
Autumn of Life Home Care. We focus on you.
We can go into a room and have absolutely nothing in there, nothing on the windows, no color, no character, no tone to a room.
That's, I think, where we're strongest, is being able to help someone envision what's going to go in that window.
And we leave, it's totally transformed into something that the customer wants it to be. We've often been told we make a room look better just by leaving it.
Ghirardelli caramel and chocolate, they're great on their own, but together, it's like the Watson to your Sherlock, the SpongeBob to your Patrick, the bestie to your Sponday, the apprentice to your sensei, the partner to your picnic, the hero to your sidekick, the caramel to your chocolate, the chocolate to your caramel. Perfect pairs, share a square. Ghirardelli makes life a bite better.
'Twas December at Bob's when savers do seek perfect gifts at low prices.
Discounted and chic. We're talking 3 power reclining sofas for just $9.99 or less, like this feature-packed tuxedo sofa with power reclining seats and headrests and wireless charging, or my stylish Athens sofa in 2 colors, and my mighty Viking sofa with a built-in reading light for cozy nights at home. So stop stressing and start saving when you holiday the Bob's way.
Oh my Bob!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
Create a 3-tiered cake, each tier baked on a different level.
Go, go, go!
The winner is Next Level Baker Finale, tonight on Fox.
Welcome back in, folks. It may only be December, but Maine football has released their schedule, and that was released on Tuesday. And it's a very intriguing schedule for Black Bear fans, but something that immediately sticks out is 6 home games, one more than the traditional 5 home game slate that Maine typically plays. It's the first time there will be 6 regular season home games in Orono in the 21st century, and the Black Bears are excited to finally have an even road home split.
I'm really excited about being able to have 6 home games. You know, just the work that Jude Kelly, our athletic director, was able to do, and getting that done was huge. You know, I think the past 2 seasons we've had 5, and we've traditionally have had 5, but to have 6 is really great. Give our guys a chance to play at home one more game, and it's something that we're really looking forward to.
Another thing that sticks out to Black Bear fans every year are the FBS games. Maine traditionally plays 2 a year. This past season, it was Liberty and Georgia Southern. And next fall, those matchups will be against Appalachian State in Week 2, followed by Boston College in Week 4. And those are big games against big opponents that Jordan Stevens and his team say are looking forward to.
To be able to go to App State, that's a team that Maine has played before, going back to 2011, the FCS playoffs. And but to be able to play at App State, we got a lot of guys from that Virginia, North Carolina area, so to get back down there, then playing Boston College, I think is a terrific game for us as a program. You know, we're able to bust there, you know, play an ACC opponent, and just a great venue for us to play in. So excited about those opportunities as well to play up and play against some familiar opponents.
Now, folks, if you've been paying attention, the Bangor Christian girls basketball team has been on a roll this season, and the Allen sisters have been a big part of that. This week, senior Mary Allen committed to Colby College to play basketball there next year. Allen spent the majority of her high school career attending Central High School before transferring to Bangor Christian ahead of her senior season. And next season, she will take her talents to Colby College, a school she says stood out to her for many reasons.
It was a very long process. Of course, recruitment process is not always the funnest thing, but I had a really good time doing it. And I was always very focused on the academic part of schooling because that's like what's most important to me. And Colby is just an absolutely amazing school, and it just makes it that much better that I can play basketball for such an amazing program and amazing coach there. So I'm looking forward to the next 4 years.
Now, Allen's talent speaks for itself, but she says she wants to bring more than just her skill to Colby next season. To her, forming good relationships with her teammates is a priority.
I feel like I can always just bring my effort and my intensity and being a good teammate, because really the skill will like come, and of course it's always going to be hard to like join a new team, but I feel like I'm going to mesh really well with these girls, and just I want to be a good teammate. That's my #1 goal.
Now, we didn't have a ton of basketball in the area, but we have one game for you, so let's roll on those highlights. The Lewiston girls made the long trip up to play the Brewer Witches. Late in the second quarter is where we'll start. Lewiston's Madeline Provost drives, stops, and quickly pulls the jumper and scores. The game would be tied coming out of halftime. Brewers Olivia Gilmore and Abby Flagg combined for this steal, and Flagg dishes to Jillian Ford, who gets the finish and the lead. For Lewiston, next, this series of passes that eventually get to Nora Smiley Bard helps them keep the game close as she drains this big three-pointer. But the Witches would respond very shortly after that. This time it's Gabby Chassie chucking up the tray. She nails it and keeps Brewer in front. They would stay in front fourth quarter, and here's Ford driving to the net. Defenders in the way, but it does not matter. An acrobatic finish on the layup, and the Witches win 45-36. Let's go ahead and take a look at some scores from around the state. Class B boys basketball, Herman gets the win over MDI 92-84, and get this, triple overtime, long game there. Class BC girls basketball, Fort Kent gets the win over Presque Isle. In Class D boys basketball, Skank gets the 77-34 win, and then in Class D, Penobscot Valley beats Penaquist Valley 73-18. And that's all the time we have for sports. We'll be right back after the break.
Make the most of your season during the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. Gift yourself some savings and visit your local Kia dealer today. Get 0.9% APR for up to 60 months, plus $1,000 retail bonus cash on specially tagged 2025 Telluride, Sorrento, and Sportage vehicles.
Hi, I'm Tony Hafford from TC Hafford Basement Systems, the all things basement-y company. Basement waterproofing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. Since 1991, over 15,000 Maine homeowners have trusted TC Hafford Basement Systems to fix their basements. Call TC Hafford Basement Systems today for all things basement-y.
Happy holidays from Quality Automotive, your trusted automotive repair shop in Brewer. Experience the Quality Automotive difference. We're the elves behind your business success. HGR Administrative Services keeps the office running while you deck the halls. The Bankery in Skowhegan Floriste want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
You know Matt pretty well. Did he give you any advice?
He said that I should use 26 words or more.
When every word counts.
Trash panda.
Raccoon.
Yeah, hand me a trash panda. That was gangster. It pays to choose wisely.
Wed,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You just won it. 25 words or less every weekday.
Weekdays at 9 on Fox 22.
Make the most of your season during the Kia Season of New Traditions sales event. Gift yourself some savings and visit your local Kia dealer today. Get 0.9% APR for up to 60 months, plus $1,000 retail bonus cash on specially tagged 2025 Telluride, Sorrento, and Sportage vehicles.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we're joined by a little squirmy cat, but also our friend
wiggly.
Gabby from the Bangor Humane Society.
There goes my thigh. So,
no.
Here you go. Take that, cat.
So this is Gherkin. Gherkin's really a good boy. He's a sweet baby. He's only 8 months old, but he is the size of a full-grown cat right now.
Oh.
So
You know, 5 seconds before that, he was all curled up. He was purring up a storm, and all of a sudden...
He's still purring. He's
Boy,
still
I
happy
think
about it.
he drew blood that time.
Oh, buddy. So he's just a baby. He has a lot of energy and does not like to sit still, clearly.
Right. Yeah.
But he is a really, really great cat. He's really affectionate. He came to us because of the health of his owner started to decline. So he, unfortunately, had to be returned to us. But when he was a baby with us a few months ago, he was really under-socialized, and he was essentially a semi-feral kitten.
Right.
So it's just amazing to see what a good, loving home can do to a cat.
Yeah.
Because when he initially came to us, he was untouchable. did not want anything to do with any humans. He was just so scared. And then we socialized him to a point of getting to put him up for adoption, and now he's this.
He's ready to go.
Yeah.
He's
And
this, and he's perfect.
you said he had litter mates too, correct?
He did,
Yeah.
yes. He had 4 siblings. They all got adopted
Yep.
shortly after he did. He was the first to go, though.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
really sweet guy.
Oh.
He's a typical cat. I mean, he's still a kitten,
He is.
so he's just,
He wants to go inside the Christmas tree.
yeah,
So
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, before we started, I was holding him and he was kind of batting at the Christmas tree, so we had to keep him away from that. But he seems like a very good boy.
Great.
Oh.
Probably give it a little time, let him just run around
Yeah,
here, then he'd come
with
back
the
looking for
zoomies.
you and everything like that.
Yeah.
So he's ready to go right now. Just,
He is. We're
yeah.
going to send him over to PetSmart to get some more eyes on him.
Right.
Don't do that. But he should be heading over there today, and he'll be ready for adoption. He's already neutered, already vaccinated.
Hi.
Already good to go. He's getting really crazy right now because he's
Yeah.
a baby after all. But
Yeah.
Well, he's
Need
also
some
in a weird
toys?
place. You took him from
He
where
is.
he's used to now he's in a weird TV station.
With all the
and-
lights and
Yeah.
everything,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Get
Are
him
you
some
guys
toys.
doing anything special at the Humane Society right now?
we're hiring.
You
So
are.
we're hiring for a shelter helper position and an adoption counselor position. So if you're interested in working with animals and working with cats and dogs and small animals, definitely check out all of that information on our website and on our Facebook page. We also have an angel tree that's going to be up probably until the end of the year right now. We did it a little bit differently this year, so we have individual animals gift lists on the tree instead of just a general one. So it's a little more fun if you have somebody that you have been looking at on our website and can't quite adopt but want to do something for them.
Right.
Come check out our tree. We're also going to be closed next Wednesday and Thursday for Christmas Eve and Christmas, and then we'll also be closed on Friday the 26th. So if you're planning on stopping by after the holidays, you'll have to wait until Saturday the 27th.
Right.
And then we should be back to normal.
Yeah, all those holiday festivities.
Get through the rest of the holidays. You know, some people think that the holidays are a great time, whether it's Christmas or some other holiday, to go out and get a pet. But it's really something people should give some thought to.
Yes, definitely. We never really recommend getting any animal for a gift. We always like to say that if you are looking to adopt, you need to be the person that's picking out your
Right.
own animal. I
Right.
mean, I'm the same way. I want to know what my animal's personality will
Sure,
be like.
sure.
I want to interact with them. I want to pick them.
Yeah.
So buying an animal as a gift just really isn't a good idea for anybody.
Yeah.
Everybody in the house should be on board with it. Everybody should be aware of what they are going to take into their house and essentially change their lives
Right.
more. So
Right.
definitely put some thought into holiday presents. We don't ever recommend adopting for a present specifically, but we have gift certificates. So
Sure.
if you want an animal,
Yeah.
you can still come and get some gift certificates, and then
That's a
as
great
a
idea.
family,
Yeah, that's a-
everybody can come and pick one out
That's
together.
a great idea. Well,
Because these guys will be around long after Christmas. I mean, we're talking
yeah.
a big commitment of many,
Definitely.
many years. so,
Yes,
Definitely.
for sure.
Yeah.
well, that's all the time that we have left.
Yeah.
But Gabby, thanks for coming in again. We'll
Merry
turn-
Christmas, by the way.
Yes.
Christmas.
Have a
Yes,
good
good to
holiday.
see you.
You too.
We'll turn things right back over to meteorologist Devin Biggs.
Alrighty, Craig and Janessa, thank you very much. Your full weather forecast brought to you by Quality Automotive and Brewer. Experience a Quality Automotive difference. Reliable service and expert care that you can depend on. Call us to schedule your next appointment, 922-2043. Alrighty, here we go. We have wind alerts, high wind warnings, and wind advisories, both posted until 7 p.m. for your Friday. For wind gusts, damaging wind concerns up to 55 to 60 miles per hour, so power outages and down trees will be a concern. We also have storm warnings, gale warnings, and small craft advisories also posted along the coast at this moment in time. It's not terrible just yet with the wave heights at around 2 to 3 feet. Farther out towards sea, it's a little more active at around 6 to 10, even up to 11 feet. But this is what's to come as we watch out for that next area of low pressure pressure that will be on the way soon. Today's kind of the calm before the storm, as we will be under a partly cloudy sky today as we watch for that next system that's off toward the west. This is that system right here that's tracking from the west and going toward the east. It's really going to intensify as it moves right overhead. So futurecast moving forward. So here we go. We will have some clouds today as we will be under a partly cloudy sky. The clouds increase overnight. The isobars get stacked. That just tells you that the winds will be increasing overnight, as well as the clouds. The rain showers approach pretty much by early tomorrow morning, as well as all of the rain on the way. Look how stacked these isobars get. That just tells you how much wind that will be on the way, as well as all the rain as well. And then we'll switch over to some snow for a short time as we head towards early Saturday morning, as we definitely get the cold air pulling in right behind the system. So overall, your forecast coming up, partly cloudy and breezy, highs in the low 40s, south wind getting up to about 20 miles per hour. Overnight, mid-30s, rain showers late, windy, south wind getting up to about 35 miles per hour or so. And then mid-50s tomorrow, rain, damaging winds, south wind getting up, not a typo, up to around 60 miles per hour at times. And let's check out your extended forecast, brought to you by Quality Automotive. Partly cloudy coming up for your Saturday, highs in the low 30s. First day of winter on Sunday, rain and snow chances, highs in the low 40s. And then low 20s Monday under a mostly sunny sky.
Sell us your gold, silver, platinum, unwanted, and even broken jewelry. We're buying diamonds, coins, sterling silverware, gift cards, and more. Visit us at our new location, 6 State Street in Brewer.
With irresistibly smooth melting chocolate in every Lindor, you can melt into every holiday moment. This year, bring out Lindor from the Lindt Master Chocolatier.
Come in and visit AMHG Works, Bangor's #1 gift shop, located at 36 Springer Drive in the Rennie's Plaza. We have special gifts for you, your furry companion, and that special someone you are in need of a gift for. It's worth a trip in for unique American-made gifts. Here at AMHG Works, everything is American-made, and we are open 7 days a week for your convenience. American-made home goods. We look forward to seeing you.
I got hit by a semi-truck, and the insurance company is trying to say it's my fault. I called the twos. He got me $223,000. I'm your go-to guy.
If you're hurt in an accident, what do you do? Call 222-2222.
Celebrate Christmas with Fox 22 and All Souls Congregational Church. This Christmas Eve, experience a cherished local tradition brought to life through a live nativity scene performed by youth and adult members of All Souls Congregational Church. Join us for the Christmas Eve pageant Wednesday, December 24th at 10 p.m. on Fox 22. A special Christmas celebration right here in our community.
Sell us your gold, silver, platinum, unwanted, and even broken jewelry. We're buying diamonds, coins, sterling silverware, gift cards, and more. Visit us at our new location, 6 State Street in Brewer.
Dozens of endangered sea turtles rescued from the bitter cold along the East Coast are now being cared for at an aquarium in New Orleans. 35 critically endangered Kemp's Ridley sea turtles were found last month in Massachusetts after washing ashore in a condition called cold stunning. Many of the turtles were suffering from pneumonia and dehydration. The turtles were then sent to New Orleans after being treated by the folks at New England Aquarium. Kemp's Ridley sea turtles are the most endangered sea turtles in the world. They spend most of their lives along the Gulf Coast. And aquarium officials say they're hopeful the turtles will return to the Gulf in the spring once they have a little TLC. Yeah.
Well, the giant Christmas tree in St. Peter's Square in Vatican City is now sparkling with lights. The tree lighting ceremony took place on Monday with a band and choir performing in traditional costumes. The spruce tree stands 82 feet tall and came from a province along the Italy-Austrian border. A life-size nativity scene was also unveiled there. It features architectural elements from the Campania region, as well as classic nativity figures. The tree lighting and inauguration of the manger are part of the Vatican's Christmas events that also include a Christmas Eve Mass.
Well, that might be one of the most beautiful Christmas trees I've ever seen.
It's huge,
That's
too.
neat.
Well, that's all the time that we have left for this morning, but as always, we thank you for joining us.
Have a great day, everyone.